Kristen, thanks. A company based out of Arizona is looking to lease space in the Aviation Business Park at Wittman Regional Airport in Oshkosh to build 100 additional hangars and related facilities. These plans are still in the early stages as the Winnebago County Board will still need to discuss plans further. The Winnebago County executive says the county is working to expand the operations of the airport to draw more visitors year-round.
I think we forget sometimes that to the aviation community around the world, this is one of the airport meccas, and we really want to build on the 2-week period of air adventure.
The county is expected to make a decision on this proposal on Tuesday. If the project gets the green light, plans for the new hangars could come as soon as the week of EAA AirVenture.